Hey guys, it's me, GamesPlayingFTW, and today I'm just making a quick update video. I just want to say that I haven't been able to upload, well, more adequately, I just haven't had the time for a long time coming up to Christmas, because in my school, whenever you're coming up to Christmas, you have all your exams, you have your reports coming out, and all that, and I just really couldn't find time between studying, so I'm sorry about that, and I'm sorry for not being able to upload. But apart from that, what I have done is, you'll notice, I actually uploaded a video of my new capture card that just arrived. It can capture anything that requires HDMI component. It's the Evermedia Live Game Reportable. I uploaded a video on that, and it got really good reception, and it brought in quite a few more subscribers. And I noticed one of my other videos also, gained a good bit of views while I was away. And I'm very appreciative of that, guys. I thank you a lot for, showing, that you're liking the videos. And it's good to know that you support me. But, apart from that, I also ordered a new PC, which is going to be arriving. And whenever that arrives, you can expect a lot better gameplay. Right now, I'll be recording, Xbox. I'll probably be recording some more Minecraft Vaults multiplayer, because I've seen a lot of people like that, and that got really good reception too. And yeah, so anyway, right now what you're looking at is me and a good friend of mine. We decided, we'll play a bit of Yugioh tag, and we've been playing, tag duels for quite some time, and it was, we found it fun, and it was good to play. And we just talked over the top of it. So I haven't included any of our voices, just for the sake that they may distract you. Well, not that they may distract you, it's just that my friend would rather you not hear him. And anyway, in this we are both using damage decks. So what I mean by that is, it's not so much we're going to be attacking and we're going to be dealing massive damage with high level monsters. It's more of a case of we're going to be using spell and traps to start lowering HP. And you'll notice we have cards like Soul Taker. And you may think, why would you have cards like that? A deck is supposed to deal damage. But the simple reason is we have a card called, we both put in our decks because we're both trying to complement each other's decks. And we both have a card called Nurse Fluke, the fallen one. And what happens whenever you play her is it reverses it. So say your opponent gains 1,000, it only works with life point damage, no life point gain. It's like if your opponent gains 1,000 life points, rather than them actually gaining life points, what would happen is it would reverse that effect, and instead they would be damage life points. And what you're seeing happen here is, you sort of notice our wave motion cannon seemed to threaten it, so we just chained a secret bell because we were going to use it that turn anyway, and he had the most cards in play because Dust Tornado was counted too. Trying to remember what we did next. Well, anyway, like I keep saying, thanks a lot for watching, and I really appreciate it. This is the part where they completely lost control. We don't need to attack with our decks. We don't attack with our decks, we just deal, card-based damage. So him locking up his field and only, having sort of one position for this to work on was a horrible idea in his part. He now has 4 slots filled up and he can't do anything really, because sheep tokens can't be tributed anyway. But what you will see is he had a totem dragon, which I wasn't expecting. You'll see that next turn of his, but he was using Golden Sarcophagus to bring Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon into play. But like I said, he locked up the field because we weren't going to destroy them sheep tokens, and he wasn't going to be able to do it on his own. Unless, of course, he got a Torrential Tribute, but he wouldn't dare sacrifice his monster that he has there. So anyway, what we were doing here was we were basically setting up the field for what we wanted to do. And yeah, anyway, the Totem Dragon is the one he has face down the middle. That counts as 2 sacrifices for any dragon type, so that works really well with his Darkness Metal Dragon, seeing as his field's locked up. The only thing is, his Darkness Metal Dragon, its effect won't work so well, seeing as, you know, you can't do it. But what I did do was, the instant he summoned in Darkness Metal Dragon, I dropped a Shattered Axe on him. And what he did do, which shocked me, you'll see it here, as soon as he drops in Darkness Metal Dragon with a Totem Dragon as a tribute, he just destroys it. Like, he knew it was just going to become useless, seeing as the field was locked up anyway. So straight away he destroys it. You'll see it here. Sorry, I have a cold. You see, I was reading the effect here because I myself hadn't seen it before, and he was trying to think of what my face down was. I was guessing, because he did sit there for a while, and oh, yep, there it goes. He removes it from play, and it counts as 2 tributes. I think it's 2 tributes. Might have been 3, or it's, yeah. See, and here's me dropping the Shattered Axe on it, and you'll see what he does. Like, it's in my eyes, it was stupid. Like, he knew, I keep saying this, but he knew, like, yeah, see, he knew he could get life points out of it, and he knew he wasn't going to be able to destroy a lot of monsters after a couple of turns, because of Shattered Axe's effect. And it's sort of bugged out here. It's supposed to, like, you see me, like, hovering over it again as though it was supposed to disappear. It actually is. Whenever it gets sent to the graveyard, it's supposed to actually just get rid of the card too. And here's where he starts attacking. Yep. Wipes out my hand completely, but it gets rid of his too. So it's sort of funny that he just happened to get that one card. But it brings in my Nurse Refuges, which in turn gives us a huge advantage because of the cards we have. Like, see? You can read his effect. You could have read his effect there. You can go back and pause it if you want to read it again, but I'll tell you it again. It basically is when an opponent would gain life points, inflict damage equal to that amount instead. So I took a long time on this turn, but yeah. Anyway, it's really fun to play this game. I would highly recommend it to anyone. And if you want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh duels and tag duels and stuff with live commentary, make sure to ask, because I'll happily do it. You know, it's really, I used to played it for a while. Now we're starting to hit him with the card effects, which is really good. Stealth Bird gets a flip back down, and think about that, that's 1,000 damage every turn. And I'm pretty sure, no, I think he actually might be able to destroy it, but sorry about that, guys. Yeah, see? You notice straight away what its defense was. So, it was in our best interest anyway to flip him up at least once. But, the Spirit Reaper is just, you know, going to be his breaking point. He's not going to be able to do any sort of damage to that. And I believe that's where you'll see me play it down. I'll play down Nurse Refugee. Then I'll put down, the Lucky Axe to boost its attack so it's not killable. And because he can't get Wyvern off the field, and I'm not going to get it off the field, he's not going to be able to kill me. I'm able to kill him anytime I want, which puts me in a huge advantage. And straight away that card effect is going to seriously, like, help me. So it's in my best interest to get that in the field as soon as possible. I'm lucky he didn't have any sort of, you know, card that was going to just destroy it. Like, see if he had a Torrential Tribute there, it would have been a serious, you know, like you'll see it here. I'm up just 100 life points over the top of him, and now I start playing in card effects. Like, you'll see how Nurse Refugee works now. He would have gained 1,000, but instead he loses it. And straight away, I'm like, I can drop and I can get rid of this Nurse because I already have one in the field. And my friend, I know, has them in his deck, and he can draw one with the effect of Sangan. Anyway, we were actually discussing this at the time, get rid of Deathcaller or Nurse, because yeah, and then we pull out another Goblin. We can use Secret Barrel next turn, and this is basically the point where this is just really the turning point for the whole game. Sorry if this commentary is boring, by the way. I'm just trying to, explain it all to you. But anyway, this was me and his, we call it burn deck. We use it if we're going to, try and win games quickly. It's funny because actually the game before, we had an even better game. I just, forgot to record it, being an idiot. And what basically happened was we won the 6th turn. Like, we drew Nursafuke off the bat. We drew 2 upstart goblins, I believe. We also had Soul Taker. And there's my friend coming online, which I wasn't anticipating at the time. He doesn't... I think this is the point where he takes our Reficule. But we knew by this point we'd already won. I have another one in my hand. I can do the same thing again. And the only problem is my friend... He himself has the Lucky Axe now, so it really doesn't work in my favour. But he did a good job getting that card off the field, because if he didn't, he had no chance of beating us. Well, he still really doesn't. Look at the huge disadvantage. We're up 6,000 life points ahead of him. But anyway, last ditch effort, he tries to, magical mallet the cards, better cards back into his hand. Like, something to get cards off our and his field, probably. But if you can see that Shadow Monarch in another wait, that was my hand. If you can see the Shadow Monarch in my hand, that's how we actually win, I believe. It was either that or we did it next game. But anyway, the Shadow Monarch, I'll just tell you his effect. At the point whenever he drew a Cold Sarcophagus, we already knew the game was over. Like, they shouldn't have been able to come back, and they didn't. Anyway, Shadow Monarch's effect is summon it with 1 tribute, and then choose a monster, destroy that monster, and if it was a dark monster, inflict 1,000 damage. It actually saves you so much because what happened to us before? Like, we got I think that, yeah, he jar grades, but we pretty much know there's no need to worry about it. He's gonna throw down Sangan, I believe. Yeah, face down, and he's gonna throw it down, Upstart Goblin down next round. So next turn, I can pull out my nurse and inflict 1,000 damage, and that's pretty much what seals it. He's gonna, use Sangan as a sacrifice in order to, bring a new card into play that he chooses. But what he did do by accident was he freed up a space. He was spamming A to try and do it quickly, and he thought it would lock onto Wyvern, I believe, so he accidentally clicked it. Sorry, really bad chest. But anyway, yeah, there's what we weren't anticipating. He destroyed that. Things, only seem to go downhill from there, but it doesn't really matter at this point, like I said, because I knew that we were going to win, and you'll see it happen soon. I'll let the gameplay talk for itself. The only thing he can do is take Spirit Reaper off, and that's because it's invincible, really. The only way you can... I never really understood why it would destroy Spirit Reaper, to be honest. Like, if you read Brain Control's effect, it shouldn't have destroyed it at all. Like, it really shouldn't have. He's trying to deal as much damage as he can at this point because he's panicking. So, he was throwing down Skyscraper to try and, make a counter for this. But we wanted Sangans destroyed anyway, just because of the fact, you get to add a monster to your hand, and he was going to bring in another nurse, I think. Sorry. Nah, but yeah, he just pulls out a Marshmallow, and they knew straight away. They've just got Spirit Reaper off the field. They know he was invincible himself, and now they're going to have to try and pull off a Marshmallow. And on top of that, they know if they attack him straight away, they're going to lose unless they manage to bring up their life points beforehand. Because Marshmallow's effect is whoever the person who controls the monster that attacks this card face down takes 1,000 takes 1,000 damage. So straight away he's panicking from that. My friend there brought in a nurse. Oh, yeah, this was it. I seen straight away Secret Barrel's going to win the game. And then I basically threw down a desk wall in set just in case. And I believe what did happen at this point was, you know, I equipped it to his monster to bait him out because I wanted him to attack. And what he did do, I believe, was he destroyed Secret Barrel, I think. And, yeah, that sort of made me panic a bit. Because, I think he got one card out of his hand beforehand, and I was like, no, this call isn't going to be enough to take him. I believe he destroys... No, I was wrong. Yeah, and I just activated Secret Barrel anyway. Oh, no, I didn't. Well, that's right. Activate really shortly, and the only reason I do that is because he gets that card into his hand. I activate it because that's going to do 400 damage. And I know, even if he manages to clear another card out of his hand, he's still going to have that one card in his hand to finish him off. And, yeah, 2,000 damage anyway. I always misread its effect. You know, I think it's just in their hand, but it's actually every card they control. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for liking all my other videos, and thank you for checking up. And I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And I thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Right? Okay, guys.